What's going on, guys? This is your boy XQ420 here, and in today's video, we're going to be going over an incident that happened out there in the vicinity of George Floyd Square, okay? Now, they had some of the media out there doing their little takes out there, of course. It's the anniversary of George Floyd's death a few days ago. And I don't know why folks are out there out there well, not celebrating, but in remembrance of George Floyd's death as far as memorial. I mean, dang, Bo. If you want a family, which I mean, if your family, a whole lot of times, no matter, what your sibling does or whatever, you still love them. And, that's fair enough, okay? Even if they're a bad person, you still love them. It still hurts. But, to the folks that didn't know George Floyd, I mean, y'all need to let it go, okay? All right? It's the same folk that were out there crying when George Colvin got convicted of all 3 counts that they tried him for. And folk out there boo-hooing, talking about, man, I feel like a weight been lifted off my shoulder. I'm like, man, y'all are phony. But a weight, man. Well, folks are pitiful, man. That's all I'm saying. But it seems like when they were out there trying to do the recording, do a little filming, the media was, right behind them was some gunshots that were ringing off. Let's jump into this. Alright guys, I want to welcome everybody back to the channel. Hope y'all having a fantastic day. If it's your first time here, I don't even know what you're waiting on. Hit that subscribe button, you will not regret it. Okay, jumping right into this video. It says dozens of apparent shots fired in vicinity of George Floyd Square on the anniversary of namesake's death. Okay? The anniversary, alright? Now, from what I'm seeing down here in the New York Times, this is what they reported. They said that the mood had been somber all morning as people placed flowers and bowed their heads in front of an outline where George Floyd was killed. Were they praying to Floyd? Bo, why have we exalted George Floyd up on some high pedestal? Dang, Bo. He's like, man, the folks done turn him into like he's the Mount Rushmore of black folk. I mean, dang, Bo. He ain't on the Mount Rushmore. Come on, man. George Floyd, fentanyl user. High on fentanyl. Was it 3 or 4 times the lethal amount in his system? Counterfeit bills. Career criminal. Porn star. I mean, do I need to go any further? All right. And of course, you got his girlfriend and Pelosi out there. Thank you, George Floyd, for your sacrifice. Like the man wanted to go out there and get killed that day, like he wanted to die. I don't think George Colvin killed him, to be honest. He might have helped him along, but I think the fentanyls what got him. But George Floyd ain't walk out of the house that day and said, "Boy, I'm gonna sacrifice myself for the many." Okay, I mean George Floyd ain't come out and say that, but folks are exalting this dude like he Jesus Christ. Like they nailed him to the cross or something. I'm like, Bo, man, y'all need to settle down. But and what was it? Somebody said, I think it was Joe Biden. He said George Floyd has had more impact in the U.S. His death than Martin Luther King, and that's sad to hear. Okay, but dang, Bo, I don't think he's wrong because more folk acting a fool about that. Now maybe it's because it's recency bias. Okay, of course Martin Luther King got a whole lot more done for the black community, okay? He wasn't the filth of the earth, all right? Upstanding gentleman. So, I mean, what's sad is that we're mentioning George Floyd's name within the same premise of Martin Luther King's. And it's downright disgusting. But look, here's what I'm going to go into. We're going to look at this video right quick of when the media was out there trying to do whatever they were trying to do, man. We out here and George Floyd Memorial, and the scene and the mood is somber, and folks are out here acting stupid, man, and they need to go home. Me leaving no flowers out here and stuff. Dang, man. So we're gonna jump into that video, give it a breakdown. I'm pretty sure I might have to interrupt pieces of it because it's probably copyrighted. And you know your boy don't need no more strikes. So we're gonna jump into that right now. All right, guys. So we back and we're gonna let this thing play out right quick. Well, it's a minute long. We're gonna go through, give it breakdown. Of course, we got the gentleman right here. He's giving us a little soliloquy. We got Cut Foods, and of course we got the pagan idol right there in the middle of the square, a black fist. That thing's like the golden calf when Moses walked down from the mountain with the commandments. He walked down and he said, "Damn, but I was gone for 15 minutes and y'all already got an idol up. I can't believe it." And I mean, that's what this is, Bo. This black fist in the middle of the square. They had a whole bunch of white folk dragging out there. I can't remember what video I did that on, but but that thing pagan as hell. That's all I'm saying. So let's go through this.
This bill of comprehensive police reform to be.
Now look, Bo. Man over here talking about bill of comprehensive police reform and pow pow. My one man who was standing right here. Oh yeah, he got out of Dodge. Look at him. Bo, he heard the 2 shots. He's like, "Oh no, sir, gentleman right here." He's like, "No, bud." He said, I've been in action before, and I ain't sticking around for this nonsense." Now he all nonchalant, but that's what I'm saying. Man, nonchalant as hell.
To be.
I mean, and he just turned looking like, "Hey man, I mean, what's going on, bud? I mean, what y'all got going on back there? I mean, we trying to figure the thing out."
Gotta be careful here with some gunshots. Excuse us.
Miss, be careful here. There's some gunshots. Just be real careful, okay? I mean, dang, Bo. They're talking about be careful. There's some gunshots. But we know that. The dude right here, he's just like, this ain't nothing new. I was in Nam, okay? Nam. I was in Korea, all right? This ain't nothing new for me. Little gunshot. Well, y'all scared. You got the one man, Bo. He out here. He crawling on the ground like he got hit. Look at this dude right down here, boy. He rolling on the ground. I thought the dude got hit. I said the man's down, bud.
It sounds like gunshots. I'll let you know what.
I mean, dude, he just walking off nonchalant. He's just like, and we are in Minneapolis, Bo. I mean, ain't nothing new going on around this joint. Folk getting shot up all the time. And look, Bo, I don't know what the folk were shooting at, but they're bad shot, okay? You gonna have to close the distance or something. Y'all letting off all these shots.
These seem to be gunshots.
See folks running. Here's what I'm saying, bud. And this is a rule for people to live by, okay? If you have a weapon, okay, as far as a gun or anything, you hear gunshots. Your first instinct is to get away from the gunfire, okay? You don't want to go towards gunshots, all right? Doggone it, even though you've got a weapon, you don't want to go towards it, okay? You want to create distance. Don't try to be a hero. I mean, dang, Bo, you been done walked up in a situation that got blasted. Cops been done rolled out there or something like that. Now, I ain't saying they got a gun, but if they ain't got no gun, I damn sure ain't walking towards it. You know what I'm saying? They over here, he creeping around the corner trying to figure out what's going on.
Shit, where is that?
That's just shit. Shit, where is that? Man, he didn't know that he was still on. It was still recording his ass. It's like, man, dog, we putting this on the air.
We're okay.
We're just gonna go.
Let's go.
Once again, this guy right here, Bo. I mean, he act like ain't
This
nothing
bill
even
of
happening.
comprehensive.
I mean, he act like nothing is even happening. I mean, he's just like, but this ain't my first rodeo. I mean, I don't know what y'all acting a fool about. So, George Floyd anniversary. It's like, man, how fitting, okay? You know, let gunshots ring out. I mean, but but you can't make this stuff up, and you ain't got to, okay? Because hell, I mean, all these folks, they give you all the material you want, all right? You ain't got to use your imagination, not with these people, because hey, bud, they out there doing dumb stuff all the time. They out there acting a fool all the time, popping caps off. Now, from what they were saying, they're saying that one window was broken, apparently from one of the shots fired. And consensus among reporters here at George Floyd Square was that we heard anywhere between a dozen and 2 dozen shots fired. And there were a lot of shots fired because they probably a bad shot, okay? They're probably firing like that, you know, holding it sideways, you know, the kill shot. Isn't that what they call it? When you hold it sideways, the kill shot, instead of, you know, 2 hands, proper form, you know, find your target, know what's behind it. Make sure that you're trying to eliminate the target. The target at hand. But yeah, they're probably just going for the kill shot. So they probably had it sideways, okay? Instead of the proper grip. Hey, man, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. But he said, also a fellow reporter just had her phone smashed because she took photos of a storefront hit by a bullet. So dang, but somebody took the woman's phone and smashed. Well, you better be careful, okay? Folk out here think they just going to be viral gods. Man, they mess around and get you killed. Man, there's a gunshot going off. Man, I ain't got my phone out looking to record, Bo. I'm looking to get away. All right, that's first order of business, okay? That first order of business. And then if you're put in a situation where you've got to confront, which if they just out there shooting, they're probably shooting at somebody else and not you. So you probably won't have to confront them. But if you get in a situation where you're cornered and have to confront, then, you know, you have to do what you got to do from there, okay? You don't see any other way out. But the first order of business is get out of Dodge, okay? Because the first thing I want people to remember in a gunfight, it's like, well, the first thing, to shoot them. No, to not get shot. Because once you get shot, Bo, I mean, you're about out of the action, okay? This ain't like the movies, all right? Folk be getting shot in the gut, and then they go and manage to kill 10, 12 other folk. No, bud, you incapacitated. I don't know if anybody on this channel has took a bullet before. I haven't, and I ain't looking it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I've gotten cut, I broke something, ain't none of it no good. I'm figuring a bullet wound ain't gonna be good either. So this right here is fitting, okay? That right out there, 10 a.m. in the morning, 10 a.m. All right, near George Floyd Square. That folk out there popping off, okay? Letting the gunshots ring, okay? Now, I don't think they were doing it in commemoration of Big Floyd, all right? The one who's became some sort of martyr out there, which he's not a role model. He's not somebody who brought black people out of oppression. He's not somebody who has bettered anybody's life. Well, his death bettered his parents' life because they got $27 million for some reason, okay? Which is a whole lot of money. Now, it seems like that somebody did get shot from what they're saying up here, because there's somebody who showed up at an Abbott Northwestern Hospital suffering a gunshot wound. But they said the injury was not life-threatening. So, I guess they did hit the target one time, but they weren't able to finish the job. So, in closing on this, bub, it's a damn shame. Folk can't even go out there and get no footage at George Floyd Square or near George Floyd Square, because I don't think you can actually go in there. They got that thing blocked off still, and Minneapolis does nothing about it, okay? They still got an area blocked off, okay? And they got a sign up for white people especially to go in there and for rules they need to follow by. So I want to know what y'all's thoughts on this in the comment section below. On it. Man, watch these guys. Because they be done messed around and they be done made a George Floyd holiday. And we don't need that nonsense floating around here, okay? We don't need it, alright? It's dumb. This dude ain't a bud. He's nobody of note. I'm sorry. Sorry he died, but he's nobody of note, alright? It's just all there is to it. I mean, so He ain't helped me, and he ain't helped no other black folks. So, I want to know what y'all's thoughts are on this in the comment section below. I hope y'all did enjoy this video. If you did, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. This has been your boy, XQ420. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.